Hi boaters, I'm Jerry Shack and I'm the Customer Relations and Marketing Manager for SKEG-BOOT.COM. Fast, easy, affordable, and today I'm going to show you how to install one on a 150 Yamaha. So let's get started. These are just some of the tools that are going to be required for today's fit. Not necessarily are we going to use them all, but this is generally what it takes to install the SKEG-BOOT. We've got a hacksaw for cutting and fitting. We also have a board. This is what we're going to use to keep the SKEG-BOOT in place. Some sandpaper, caulking gun, and a towel and a little bit of water to use to smooth the adhesive. Okay, let's take a look at our SKEG. Looks like we got a little bit of a bend here. Not really a problem for the SKEG-BOOT. If this was that much taken off, SKEG-BOOT would still work. Still protect your SKEG and protect your propeller, because once that portion of the SKEG is missing, the propeller comes to impact just about everything, because that's exactly what the SKEG does. Okay, as you can tell, there's hardly any paint on this lower unit, and the only reason why that is probably because he's used this thing quite a bit. And there's a little bit of wear on it. But what we're going to do today is I've got some light sandpaper, and we're just going to go ahead and rough the bare aluminum up a little bit so that it gives it more adhesion properties for our adhesive. Even if you had a brand new outboard motor or stern drive and you wanted to protect your SKEG, that's the time to do it. There will not be any warranty issues due to the fact that you're not drilling any holes in your gear case. Let me explain a little bit about the SKEG-BOOT before we proceed. As you can tell, we designed this, has a lot of special polymers in it. It's very impact resistance and it's very durable. These lateral lines help actually get the boat on plane, and actually on low steering, it will actually help you on the slow above idle steering. The wear mark on the bottom is for going over rocks, sandbars, and stuff like that. That'll take the wear, and that's very thick. It also acts, like I said again, to help the boat get on plane. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to fill this entire cavity up with the sealant. Now, the sealant that we recommend, and we've tried all kinds of adhesives, even developing our own. Best adhesive we've found is the 3M 5200 Fast Cure adhesive. It's made by 3M, and you can get the slow cure, but if you use the slow cure 5200, you'll have to wait at least 7 days for it to cure. The 5200 Fast means you'll get boating within a 24-hour period. Costs a little bit more. You can get it at your local Home Depot, Ace Hardware, Lowe's, any of those places that handle 3M products, even auto parts stores. Okay, now that we've already have prepped this for the boot for the installation, now let's just check the boot and let's see how it fits. Fits like a glove. No modifications here. Most of the time that was the reason for the hacksaw and sometimes some cutting knives and stuff. We want to shape it, but obviously on this particular model we're not going to have to do anything. Okay, so let's start the adhesion process. First thing we want to do is we want to remove our plug. Then let's fill the boot. Looks like we got a nice fit. Now what that 5200 along with the SKEG-BOOT does is it acts as a shock absorber. So when you do hit an object, the impact is with the 5200 and the boot itself. Acts as a shock absorber, And what it'll do is actually split this. It'll take the absorbent, so it's basically sacrificial. You take your boot off, skeg will still be intact, like brand new. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to clean this up. Now, once we have the boot in place, we're going to go ahead and put our plug back in. Just like that. A block of wood is for. So we're going to crank this up, and we're going to put a little bit of pressure on the boot, just like that. Okay, so your installation ought to look like this. With a little bit of cleanup, then the end results should look like that. If you would desire a cleaner effect, you can use acetone to get some of the 5200 off of it. It comes off pretty easy with acetone, and my suggestion would be to use the entire tube of the 5200 fast sealant, so to make sure that you get all the air voids out. This would be as solid as the original SKEG with the impact properties of the 5200 and the SKEG boot. Should protect your propeller and your SKEG. Well, I hope you enjoyed our installation of the SKEG boot. And remember, visit us at SKEG-BOOT.COM. This is my direct line. I can answer any questions you like. Call me right there. And remember, it's fast, it's easy, it's affordable. SKEG boot.